I started on August 14th with the beginning balance of 300,000. So on the 14th, 15th, and 16th, it's up 9,100. So let's see if doing the applied intuition sessions will help me just be more mindful of my trading and kind of just keep things in balance better. All right, let's see if this works. All right. Well, time to trade regardless. I'm going to circle back and explain things later. Looking at the NASDAQ futures. Futures are the derivative of the underlying stock index. Trying to fix my microphone here, because I'm not about projecting when it's just me talking to myself here. Higher time frame of 5 minutes. Sorry, I know that looks slightly overwhelming. Okay. Just getting my bearings. It is 9:45 Chicago time. Just wanna okay. Let me change this for a sec. Turn off. Thank you. Thank you. If it doesn't hold this level, could bounce here. This is 2 minutes. No fun, right? A little boring. That's how trading is. It's boring. It's boring until it's not. I kind of think, oh, where'd it go? Where's my line? Okay, so there. It just broke. Let's see for a retest. Okay, target right. All right, 400 and something. Fine. So failure to hold this level where, I don't know where my line went. Oh, I know, I hit it. A little distracted, but okay, let's see if we have a bounce here. If not, sorry, I need to draw this. Okay, so we have our break. It can bounce from here, so you gotta watch it. What is this, people? Sorry. There we go. Can bounce right there. I have a few tools I am missing, but this is good for now. This is the bread and butter anyway. This would be a really great place for a bounce. If it fails there, then it's options expiration Friday, so volatility, like this crazy movement, right? Let me make this bigger. I'm not sure you can see this. Right, good place for a bounce. I forgot, I haven't drank my coffee yet. Could one do ASMR trading? Maybe. Start looking at this area here for rejection. If it breaks past there, then we've got a squeeze, short squeeze, because everybody who thought it was going to go much lower is getting what we call screwed right now. So everybody who shorted down here, just got squeezed and stopped. This would be a good place to short again. Oh, go up 2 contracts. Can it get past here? If it does, might squeeze above here, this line here, and keep going higher, back to old highs. Maybe make a new high. Overall, that would be a good picture. But let's just see what type of friction it gets right here. I'll circle back and explain all this. Okay, see, so we just broke that. Let's see how it performs after. This is what I would call my practical application of intuition. Because I do have a structure and a framework that I base my decisions on. Let's see if it holds this. But then whether or not I act on it ends up being intuition. Not always right, obviously. So it got rejected. That would be a good place to short if it doesn't hold right here. I will try a first rejection. I'll stop myself out if it comes back above that line above there again. Okay. I'm just taking it conservatively because it could bounce off these tops here. I don't have my my DOM available, so it could bounce here too. Think of it like these triangles. These can be what do you call like walls, right? So if these lines function similar to walls and the price is like a ping pong, the price will bounce off these walls. If it goes beyond the walls, then it's possible it's a breakout. If it doesn't hold here, that would be an even stronger stronger short than before, I would say. But so far it's bouncing. Overall, I would be thinking long. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Higher time frame. This is the daily. I mean, we broke out of this downward trend, so you could say this is like, it could be the flag for that breakout. Let's go a little closer. 4 hours. So analyzing things on a multiple time frame. Let's go back to the other chart. So so far it held. That's a good sign too, if you want to be long. So back to the long theory I've got. We had this massive flush here, but then it bounced real hard off of what? It bounced real hard off of the April lows. Okay. It's above its 200. This is a 233 moving average. This is a 21 exponential moving average. So it recaptured the 233. And that's kind of why I'm long. Also look at the angle of this 21. The blue moving average is very steep up. It did break through this downward trend from July. So looking at the 1 hour, I mean, this in the 1 hour time frame, I'd be bullish if it can hold. So it's holding this blue moving average every time, but if not, if it sells, we're looking down here at 19,185. That's a lot of talking. I just want to drink some coffee. Hold on. So I look at I have 1, 2, 3. I can't even count. I have 5 monitors, but really only 4 are active right now. Let me copy this one again. There's my line. I'll explain all these lines and stuff later. There we go. Flush. If it can break through, it's gonna, I really do think it's gonna be like lookout below. But overall, if it holds, I'd say it could squeeze above there. And if it does, and that's why it's kind of like you have to have that, there we go. You have to have kind of a conspiracy theorist approach where you know that there's a larger algorithm controlling the market, and they this algorithm understands human psychology. And so what they do is this algorithm tries to push the limits of the human mind, where sorry, I'm like at a decision point. Kind of like it for a short. Ooh. But I could play long and short, so make no mistake, okay? That one. Okay, hold on. I can see they're trying to tempt people short, so sometimes you have to think like a conspiracy theorist and know that they will trap some shorts. It'll be a trap, like, hey, look, we're going down, and then it's not. So here, look, this is exactly what I would not want to see if I bit that trap of a short down there. But we are kind of getting squeezed into a little pennant, right? That little triangle squeezed in, so it can still break up or down. It's just you kind of have to wait and see. This is why you don't want to predict, right? Sometimes you just want to see what happens. There we go. Ping pong hit the top. And is it flushing for real? Or not? I feel like, given the position of things, it's in a great spot for a continued rally, but also it's options expiration Friday, where there's a lot of volatility and a lot of what I would call trickery in the markets. Just to keep you on your toes, friends. At one point I'll figure out how to, I used to live stream. I had another faceless YouTube channel that really didn't go anywhere. But I used to know how to live stream, and I'm going to try to figure that out. Or remember how to do it. I know how to do it. It's just not tons of incentive to do this, because it's like you're trading, and then, props to all the people who trade. There we go. There is that the break. It needs to get above my dotted gold line here. Uh-oh. Maybe that was the trap down here. That was the trap. Trap-a-lap. Tempting. But do remember, they can trap you on the top side too. So you just have to, sometimes it's better to just wait and see where that momentum really truly goes, because it can break your level, come past the wall just a little bit, but then yank right back inside, just like that just did. See that? But I do believe that when it does break, it will be obvious, and that's kind of where sometimes you want to just wait for the momentum where they can't stop it anymore, So that looks like a good setup for a long coming up. Overall, I am feeling more bullish than bearish. Okay, look. Will it break above the, looks like it. It did. What else, what else, what else? Okay. Coming back. I'm about to go long. Let's see. Let's see if there is a retest of this blue moving average. Let's see if it can hold 534 half. So it's pulling in. We'll probably test the top right there. And then let's see what happens. See, if you would have already gone long, you probably would have already been taken out. Okay, here we go. Nice bounce. 7:30 consumer sentiment. No, that was 9 o'clock. Consumer sentiment. Bop, bop, bop. Nothing really, other than options expiration. You could technically move that line. Okay, failure to get above there. Oh, now spoke too soon. Looks so good. Let's see if I can get above there, friends. See what violence it will break through there with. Not yet. Really, at this point, I could pull the trigger short or long. I just want a little bit of confirmation, but that confirmation can end up being a trap. It's just the name of the game. Nature of the beast, as it were. Alright, on a 2-minute, it's trapped by its blue moving average. I make my decisions off the 1 though. There we go. Is that just a wick? Can they pump it? Not very impressed yet, love. It's trapped. It's a tough one. Let's see. Okay. How long have I been sitting here? I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. and away. "17 seconds. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Gonna get a bounce or what? Nope. 1, 2, 3. Wow. You're gonna be wrong or right. Was I trapped? Always about to find out. There we go. Come on. Flush. Come on. It's a tough one. Was that the trap? Don't really like it. Come on. What it's missing is the momentum, the break. Yeah, come on. Oh, they can't make up their minds. Come on, for the love of God. Pooper scooper. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. Injection. Come on. I think I got trapped. Let's see. 10:15. Okay, come on. Lots of pressure here. Flush. Flush, flush, flush. Boom. I didn't like that at all. You mean, I don't like when it goes against me like that, but obviously that was the right decision. Retesting open. This is the opening price right there at 19,504. Also the mid, very interesting. Yeah, sometimes when you enter too early, it like fade that heat. Fading heat is when it goes against you for a little bit and makes you question your whole decision. And then sometimes you just have to get out, because at that point you're not thinking as clearly as you could be. So even though that was a loss that went against me, I was able to capture a tiny win. You know, let's see what's going on. I mean, it can continue from here, or because look, it can continue down, or it can just bounce off of open. Opening price is definitely a retest area. Also top of this line, it just retested to the tick. Let's see. I think I'm done for the day, because as soon as you start getting that stress and tension in your body, your decision-making ability is shot. Or at least for me, it doesn't go well after that. So that was... Here, I'll show you. That was right here. The net profit was $1,099.50. Longest trade time was 5 minutes, which I think is what you just saw there, the 5-minute trade. Average trade time 1 minute 56 seconds, so less than 2 minutes a trade. I did 3 trades. One contract, I think, in the beginning, 2 contracts at the end per trade. 10.99. Anyway, let's see what. So first trade started at 9:48, ended at 10:16. 9:48, 10, 9. "28 minutes. Ooh, it was a nice short. Anyway, 28 minutes of trading. 28 minutes of quote unquote work, $10.99. And this is a simulated account, trying to qualify for another funded account. I really do want to be done for the day, but this is the trader's problem. Anyway, so let's do this. Let's stop trading. Okay. Okay. So let's do a report. This is today, 10.99. Let's do yesterday. Yesterday was bigger, 32.25. Let's do, what was yesterday, Thursday? Let's do Wednesday. So I basically started this on Wednesday. Wednesday I did 37.54. Sometimes Fridays I'm more conservative because, you know, your mentality should be preserving profits for the week. Like, you don't want to give everything back on Friday, which a lot of people, myself included, will do. Don't know why that is, but so I started this evaluation account with a balance of 300,000 on Monday. No, not Monday. On Wednesday. So since Wednesday, it's up a net profit of $8,078.90. Did take some losses. What's my biggest loss? 480. So far I've had one losing trade of $480. Not good if you consider the average winning trade is 367. The only reason this is good is because I have more wins than losses, but that's not, you know, I gotta somehow control that. Average trade time is 2 minutes 44 seconds. Longest trade time 9 minutes. So first trade started on 8:14. Today is 8:16. Anyway, my profit target to get the qualified account is, to get the funded account, is 320,000. So I'm almost halfway there. In 2 days, and I go for the bigger size accounts just because all right. I'm done. Okay, so it did bounce off of there and is coming up. Can I get above this level? Not yet. Oh. Okay, let me reel it in here. 5 minutes. This is a 5-minute chart. What I was on all morning was a 1-minute chart. Really feel bullish for the rest of the day, but anyway, 1-minute chart. It's been holding this 21 EMA, 21,233. This moving average right here, this red one is 233. The blue one is 21. Exponential moving average. So it's holding the blue. So far. There she blows. Can it? I think so. $15. Can't get above the mid. This gold line is the mid of the defining range. But it's also holding the 21. Maybe now it doesn't. Let's see how this candle closes. 10 seconds. That is a big, powerful candle. $10:30. Let's see how this candle closes. Wow. Wow. What a chop zone here. We're just getting chopped back and forth. Wow. This is what I mean. Options expiration. Well, volatility. Yeah, we should just stop. Fuck. This is stressing me out. But look. Boom. Boom. Squeeze. Yeah. Can they yank that down below mid? Well, they cannot. They cannot. I'll take. Pump. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pump, pump, pump. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on, baby. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Not really squeezing. push. One more push, one more push. Push, push, push. 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 Should we just take it? This is when I need my level 2. Let's see for the pump. Come on, RBI. Pump. Thank you. That is not as easy as it looks. That was rough, but I'll take it. So 308, 622. Okay, so let's look at the today 1643, 5 trades, longest trade time 5 minutes 9 seconds, average trade time 2 minutes 2.5 minutes. 1643, about an hour. What was that last one? $10.36. $10.36. So $5.50 on that last trade. Okay. 1643. Started trading at 9:48, ended at 10:40. So less than an hour. 1643. I'm done for real this time. I will just have to I wanted to go over what my charts are about, but I'm going to do that after the market closes because it's too tempting to keep trading when it's open, right? So you could see a lot of my plays were short today, but then there are some long, like long means buy, short means sell, as an opening trade, but I'll get into that next time. Thanks. Okay, I think I'm on again. Okay, so what I'm showing you on the screen now, let's see. Okay, so what I'm showing you on the screen now is what's today. See in the corner here, August 16th, 2024, Friday. And I recorded the trading session earlier. I didn't really have time to do the setup again. I traded one more trade in the afternoon and brought the total up to 2127 net after commissions. See up here, the gross is 2165 after commissions, which was $37.20. the net gain for the account today was 21.27. 6 trades. Longest trade time was 5 minutes 9 seconds. And that one was definitely recorded. That one was recorded this morning. Average trade time 2 minutes 31 seconds. So what's here? Largest winner 550, average winner 360. Where's my losing trades? I didn't have any losing trades today. I was looking at the weekly. That's when I had some losing trades earlier in the week, but quick scalp at the end of the day, 1 minute 59 seconds. Let's just call that a 2-minute trade for $500. Yep, that's how today went. So total on the account now is 309,107. I started on August 14th with the beginning balance of 300,000. So on the 14th, 15th, and 16th, it's up 9,100. So let's see if doing the applied intuition sessions will help me just be more mindful of my trading and kind of just keep things in balance better. I did have this idea, didn't do it yet, but one of the aspects of why I also wanted to do the energy clearing was because after trading, I know it can seem really fast and easy, but there are moments in trading where it's very stressful. And a lot of times I would just carry all of that stress in my body. And that was one of the big reasons why I did sign up for that angel alchemy course, was because I was like, dude, I can't function like this. There's so much stress in my body, and I know that's not healthy for me. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just do a pendulum command right now to release that stress. Let's see here. You might not be able to see it, but got my good old classic hunter pendulum. All right, there we go. I now neutralize the feelings of stress in my body from trading. I witness my energy field coming back into harmony. Thank you. I express gratitude for the ability and talents required to perform this task. And in terms of the other idea that came to me this afternoon in between sessions, I did this one, what was it? It was one of those workshops you can sign up for online, but I have mentioned this woman before. I think I've mentioned her. Activations with JJ Brighton. She was doing this one event it was in New York, because she was at the New York Stock Exchange and she was doing grid work there, which is essentially like doing light language to activate the frequencies in the grids, those ley lines, and being that they built the New York Stock Exchange right there on the grid lines, that type of work she was doing was to help kind of heal the collective consciousness around money and prosperity. And so I did get the idea when I was doing that one workshop. I was like, you know what? I can do that electronically through the day trading. I can speak my light language during my sessions as I am in trades, as I'm waiting for trades. Light language, one of the benefits of light language is it really helps to regulate your nervous system. It helps you to integrate things. And I mean, I think it would be a fun little experiment to do grid work and like activating the prosperity codes in the grid work during trading and healing that collective tension inherent in the markets. I think that would be a pretty cool experiment. So yeah, I think because I was just doing this truthfully to just kind of show an embodied use of intuition. Yes, intuition is great, but what do you do with it? How can you use it practically and in a real world application? And like I said, I have a mechanical structure and framework in which I make my trading decisions, but once it comes down to the actual, when I pull the trigger, that's intuition. And I'm not always right, obviously. I don't have a crystal ball. But that was the point of recording the trading session, is like, okay, these are kind of the decision making points I have in a trading day, and it's kind of cool. It just kind of went down the rabbit hole and got me thinking about doing financial grid work as a contribution to the collective while I'm trading, right? Quantum reality, there is no time or space. This is all happening, like, even though I'm sitting here in my office at home, this can still activate the grid work. And I like this idea. I think it's going somewhere. So awesome. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that would interest you to see more of. I know it's kind of weird. It's kind of out there. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm also trying to show, like, hey, light workers aren't just sitting there doing readings for people. There's like a real world application energetically when you have access to energy fields, I guess is what I want to say. I don't have it fully fleshed out yet, but yeah, let me know in the comments below if this type of real world application of intuition would be useful for you to see, or leave comments below if it's boring or confusing. Yeah, let me know. I don't want to teach trading. Let's get that straight. I don't want to teach trading, but if you already are a trader or if you want to know, I don't know, I guess back to the whole real world application of your intuition. Like I kind of want to, as I sit there in silence, formerly what was in silence, as I sit here at the desk waiting for a trade or in a trade, I want to like kind of talk out, like, How is the tension in my body? What are the signals I'm receiving? Even some of the cool signals I receive from my dogs, my little shamans, and messages I get from the environment. It's all like information and wisdom that comes in to tweak my trading decisions. And I just invite you to think of how this could apply in your life. Like, what do you do that you could use your intuition more, and this inner wisdom and guidance? How can you apply that to your real world business dealings, work, career, in a way that actually acknowledges that you have this inner wisdom, instead of just, pushing it away like, oh, that's just crazy talk. You think I'm going to listen to that voice? Yeah, you better. Like these little inner voices. I know, sounds crazy. These little inner nudges, if you pay attention to them and actually appreciate them for the guidance that they give, there's such a deep wisdom that can come through in any area of your life. So see how this applies to you, because clearly I don't think everybody's a trader in this channel, right? As my subscribers, but there is a real way that you can apply your intuition and your inner knowing and the messages you get from spirit throughout the day. And that's really what this session is about. Just really paying attention to your own inner voice and wisdom. And one of the reasons a lot of people will say, are you crazy? You don't make decisions like that. You don't do this, you don't do that. You can't rely on, like, and it's a common belief or argument in trading, is you can't be making decisions based on feel. That's partly true. I mean, that is true, but it's not true. Like, I have my framework. I'll explain that one day in another video, but I have my framework. I have my actual market structure that I'm looking at. But then my decisions are based in those little turning points where something can happen. My decisions are based on feel and intuition. And the reason people say that you shouldn't do that is because, you can be like, if you're off, if you're not centered, if you're not grounded, then your decisions are going to be off. If you're tense, if you're too stressed, if you have excess potential and increased importance, you are fucked, right? But if you're grounded and, you can still have losing trades. But the point is, a lot of people are like, you can't make decisions like that. But what you can do is buy my course for $9.99 and I'll teach you how to trade. But you could buy my course for, you know what I mean? Like, you can buy my latest indicator package for blah, blah, blah. And while there are some really good ones out there, my technique is just a hybrid of everything I've learned. And what resonated with me and what didn't resonate with me. And my time frame is very short, obviously, because I don't want to sit in front of the computer all day. But consider the source. Whenever somebody tells you you can't do XYZ, whether it's trading, whether it's this, whether it's that you can't do this based on feel. You need my logical system of indicators and blah, 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 like my method. Like, somebody's always trying to sell you something. I'm just trying to sell you on you. That's what I mean. So just always be aware of, like, listen for those very subtle signals people send you that you don't know better, but I do. You don't know what's best for you, but I do. You know, like, anytime somebody is trying to talk you out of listening to yourself, always question why. Like, always question what they have to gain by basically bossing you around. I don't know what better way to say, but always question that. Like, oh, you can't fend for yourself. Let us take care of you. Sounds like the government, right? So, yeah, that's the point, I guess. Okay, I'm babbling.